Here we go.
Before I get it, you'll be running around and accidentally get popped with him. Let me stop.
Now, we still learning how to work this stuff.
Mhm.
So I finally got the chief on here.
All right, my brother. Yes, sir.
Listen, man, it's an honor to have you on here, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
It's,
appreciate it.
it's an absolute honor. And give them a little bit about, the society and, what you be doing and things like that.
Yeah, I formed the Sankore African Society in 1999, so it's been around. It's 24 years ago. And after coming back from the Gambia, West Africa, and I realized that we didn't need more religion because the religion wasn't getting us anywhere. And I was I was had a martial arts school. I studied martial arts since the age of 10, and also which gave me the discipline I think our people needed. That our people needed. I was teaching our young people, you know, uh, the culture. I took Korean martial arts and made it into African martial. That was my start of African consciousness. I said, we can't keep having our children, idolize everything except something that's black. So I switched to African martial arts, which I call Kili Tigiya. And also, I was a member of the Nation of Islam. I was a youth minister out in the Macon area and in the ministry class. And I just became disgruntled with Minister Farrakhan and his antics and the watching of how at that time he had 4 or 5 luxury cars and was giving us the young people at that time a can to go out and beg to get him a limousine. And I just began to get disgruntled. I knew we needed something that would be race first, something that would have an African mindset to give us back our African culture, give us back our African traditions. And I started that 24 years ago, and we are today. Like I said, we don't need more religion. Religion has messed us up. Religion is a personal choice, but as far as us trying to run a nation based off of religious interpretation, it doesn't work. Because any Negro could say he sat and talked to God somewhere while he's eating a filet of fish sandwich at McDonald's and some fries and a strawberry shake, and God appeared to him and told him to tell you this, and we don't question it because you can't question God. You can't get God's cell phone number. You can't get him on TikTok. We can't get him live on YouTube. We gotta go off this individual's interpretation of what he tells us God told him, and it can't be questioned. And black people are very spiritual people, very religious people, and we've been took advantage of religion by religion. We've been we've
Absolutely.
we've been the people came in first with the first they came in with the uh with their Bibles and their Bibles and their Qurans, and they came in with their military. You know
In that order.
exactly, exactly.
So let me ask you this, Chief.
Uh,
Um, what do you think that we have to do as a nation, as a people? Because you're one of those leaders of these people of today's
yeah,
time. What do you think
yeah. I
that
mean,
we have to do to get back on code as a group?
yeah. Again, we need an African council.
Mhm.
We need an African council. Our women got to go through. In Africa, you initiate it, and I'm not gonna say in today's Africa, but and you know, back in the day in Africa, you had to be initiated. You was took away from your mother and your father, and you was took into the bush, and you were trained on how to be a man. But that training started as soon as you were born, with your mother and father. But then they take you out to take you through initiations and make sure that you're ready to actually be a man. And if you don't pass that initiations, you can't be a man. You stay a child forever. So black men are very emotional because of the lack of fathers in the home, and so therefore you see us, very emotional. Black women also uh, in Africa went through initiation where they were taught how to be a woman. Again, I'm not talking about today's Africa. I'm talking about Africa prior to colonialism and the Arabs coming in, you were took and you were initiated. You were taught how to be a woman, how to be a man. So the lack of the black family structure, the lack of the discord between the black male and the female
Mhm.
is is very, is the point we're at right now. With such a disconnect between the black male and the black female. So if the black male and the black female is not together, the children are not together. And when the children are not together, you see a homicide rate. You see our children uh, not valuing life. You see our women not valuing their bodies and letting, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, run up in them and lay with them. You know what I'm saying? With no type of, um, no type of sanctity for their body. So that's
True.
the problem we have today. So we have to get back to, get back to our culture, get back to our traditions, get back to, you know, um, taking our men and orientating them and teaching them and raising men to be strong, raising our women to be, the queens that they're supposed to be, you know,
Right.
and that's what we have to do.
So let me ask you this, brother. Uh, for us, what is step one? How do we reprogram our people, women included,
Mhm.
to recognize that they've been brainwashed and there was an agenda set against them from day one?
Well, the first step I say would be to join Sankore African Society, and
I have no problem. I agree with that because I'm a
yeah,
member.
yeah, right.
Yes.
So yeah, the local joint and, and mentorship, talking because even though you mentor me, because as I say, I'm newly married, and you've been married, so therefore we need our families aren't staying together. Divorce rate is so high, you know.
True.
That's the main thing. If we get the black family together, it starts off in the Mandinka culture. You have a system, right?
Correct.
And the first uh, the first level, well, I should say the first. If you look at the so-called chain of command, from
Hmm.
on to the emperor, who is the Mansuke, on down to the family. The person is called Du Tigi. Du Tigi. That means the
Due to be.
head of the family. You
Okay.
see.
Hmm.
Then Dugu Tigi, Du Tigi, Dugu Tigi, and that's the head of the village. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you have the head of the family, the head of the village. So the family structure has to be together. The family has to go. The black male and female have to work on one accord. They're working against each other. And once the black male and female can work, once the black male and black female can work together, then we get our children in order. You know what I'm saying? Then we
Correct.
understand that marriage is work. Family
Right.
is work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh, Honoring and respecting the black woman and giving her a safe haven to make sure she's safe. There's no woman on earth more disrespected than the black woman.
But are they? Let me ask you this: are they contributing to their own disrespect? Y'all bear with us. Chief clicked off. He's gonna click back on in a second. But again, welcome to King's Honesty, where we're gonna keep it real here. And I know everybody been talking about me squinting down there, but yeah, I be squinting uh, because sometimes you got to be able to see. Well, hopefully he's gonna grab back on because I don't know what happened, but we was having a really good conversation. I'm sure y'all agree to that. And let's run some stuff here. So here we go. He's back.
Right.
Okay, you clicked off, Chief. We back.
Yeah. The phone rang, but yeah. I say yes, they contribute because they don't know better. They haven't been taught better. They don't. They've been raised in society where white people have destroyed the black family structure. You know, and and that's on a global scale. That's not just in America. When you go, you can't romanticize Africa to think, oh, you're gonna go back to Africa and you're gonna go back, and you're gonna see Kunta Kinte and you know what you gonna run into is a lot of house niggas, a lot of Uncle Toms and Uncle Abdullahs. You're gonna run into that. You're gonna run into into that. So yes, the woman has to be. They contribute to it, as the answer. They contribute to it, and we contribute to it as black men, not by not protecting them, putting society in order, kicking this cracker uh, out of us. The black man has to be the warrior to get to rid himself, his family, of this no good cracker, this no good sand rat Arab. That's what we have to do. And if you don't rid yourself of that, what I'm saying, then there's nothing to sit down and teach. I
Right.
got young ladies in Africa. I tell all the time, what the hell are you walking around and with blonde hair in your goddamn hair for? You
Thanks.
admire you admire the white woman. You don't, and there's no woman more beautiful than a white one. You see this old cracker cave woman in LA Fitness doing 3,000 squats to get your backside. You know what I'm saying? She's lifting weights. She's taking Botox to put in the lips to get your body laying out in laying out in the sun to look like you. You know, tanning all goddamn day, going to tanning salons. They get skin cancer. They risk getting skin cancer to be black, and you don't want to be black. You want to be everything except be black. Then
So
you got then, huh?
why do you think that these WMs are doing that? Why do you think that they're doing that? The Botox and getting their butts done and all of this stuff. Why do you think they're actually doing that?
Because they know that the black man and the black woman are the mothers and fathers of civilization. They want to be like us. They love hip hop. They love the blues. You know what I'm saying? They love everything we create. They love it because we are natural people. We are majestic people. We are beautiful people. We are beautiful. We don't recognize we're beautiful.
True.
We don't recognize who we are. We don't love ourselves. We
True.
don't really embrace, the fact that we are the mothers and fathers of all civilization. There would be no white woman if it wasn't for the black woman. There'd be no Chinese woman. Well, you wouldn't have Yao Ming if it wasn't for the black woman. You wouldn't have Mr. Miyagi if it wasn't for the black woman. You wouldn't have Hiawatha and Sitting Bull if it wasn't for the black woman. But yet we want to be every goddamn thing except be black. Oh, I'm an Indian. I'm Sitting Bull and I'm Geronimo. You ain't no goddamn Sitting Bull or Geronimo. You are a black man. You are African. You are the original man and the original woman of the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? The
So
ruler.
it's so when women do these type of things, I always say this that to the black woman is because they really want your man.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
They doing that to look because we as black men are attracted to a certain body type.
Mm-hmm.
We're attracted to a certain type of woman.
Mm-hmm.
We're not attracted to scarecrow looking women.
Mm-hmm.
We're attracted to women who kind of built like apples. Now that could be a regular apple, nice, but the curves. We're attracted to that. We're used to that. We grew up with that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So why do you think, and you touched on it already a little bit, that our women are going out of their way to be like them?
Yeah. 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 The be white. You see our sisters walk. I mean, and they doing it in Africa too. My teacher I was just talking to my teacher in Mali. He said Malian girl uh put blue contacts in the eyes. You see what I'm saying?
Unbelievable.
In Africa. And so now you see, because now the world's got a lot smaller with the internet, Instagram, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Snapchat.
Mhm.
The world's got, TikTok is the world's gotten a lot smaller, you know what I'm saying, and this is what they doing. They fighting to come here, fighting to get to America. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Families are broken up because the economy. When you go to Africa, you think, okay, the average person there may make $150 a month, but things cost the same as they would here. You see, or more, if not sometimes more. like you can't get a TV there, 50-inch TV there for the same price you can get it here. It's going to be 3 times higher. So what's happening is the men are out working in European countries or the U.S. and sending money back. So that therefore it's encouraging the breakup of the family. So men got to work away years and years. So they may come home once or twice a year for a month. You know what I'm saying? And go back and work. You know what I'm saying? So we really got to evict this white man, uh, evict him from out of our minds. Then they got to be evicted out of Africa, as Marcus Garvey said. Africa for the Africans, those at home and abroad. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that. We got to get like Idi Amin Dada. Get the white folks out. Get the Indians out. Get the
But
Mexicans out.
it seems like in Mali,
Mm,
and Niger, it seems like that's exactly what they're doing
yeah.
with the new
Yeah. Well,
leadership.
no. Well, some of the new leadership, yeah, they are. But also, you got in Mali, you got the Arabs, extremists who want to come in, and these people been practicing Islam almost since its conception. They're trying to tell them they want them to practice Wahhabism. You
Okay.
see, so they're fighting for that. They're going in Timbuktu and destroying the ancient texts and writings, and you know uh, you know destroying the culture. Want to uh, make the women wear ninja outfits instead of telling them they can't wear their beautiful African garb. So that's what they're doing over in Mali, and so you're dealing with the French, and the French is definitely working against them. The French is no help. The French want the resources. So so they're fighting on two fronts. They got to fight the French influence and the Arab extremists, the Wahhabism. They want to push over there in Mali.
Yeah, because I saw where the new president there
Mm, mm,
has just canceled all imports or exports
mm,
going to France,
mm,
and he just seized the gold mines,
right, right.
right?
Yeah, yeah. That's in Mali, you say?
Yep, a part of Mali.
Okay, well, yeah, definitely. I know that. I just was talking to my teacher. Uh, he was telling me about some of the things. Yeah, they're definitely getting stronger. I think the new leadership and the new government, that they're getting in places on tack. Young brother, and I didn't get a chance to meet him when I was there, but hopefully they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me. They said that because of all the political climate, they want me to stay. Clear, they were afraid when I got back to the U.S. that it might cause me trouble. But I told them I'm not on a plantation. I don't answer the master. Master Jim can go to hell. I wanted to
Exactly.
meet I wanted to meet my brother, but they were afraid that because he was the U.S. is no fan of that brother.
No,
Hmm.
they're not at all. And so
Yeah,
because you just got back from Mali, actually,
yeah. Just got back up. Just got back. I've been back a few months now, but the
right?
plan is to go back very soon. Go back
And
very soon.
you had a beautiful wedding in
Yeah,
Mali.
I definitely had a beautiful wedding. I got a beautiful wife, and
Beautiful
the
wife,
fam
yes,
the family welcomed me with open arms. It was a very very good thing.
right, right. So, so that was step one. Let me ask you, if because black people we bring in basically $1 trillion a year,
Hmm.
and none of that money is going back to our communities.
Right.
And of course, they're saying that the black woman is one of the top spenders.
Hmm.
So, how do you feel, and what do you feel about this rush to buy Chanel, Gucci, Versace, Fendi?
Hmm.
What do you think that's about? Because there's black designers who make the same type of bags.
Hmm. But we are people that think the white man's ice is always colder. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? One thing, when Kanye was in his right mind, when his mother, Dr. West, who was a beautiful professor over at Chicago State, when he
Correct.
had sense, he said they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. You see what I'm saying?
He did
And
say
so,
it.
so therefore, we run around, wanting to put on Gucci. These Negro rappers even endorse white folks that don't want to endorse him. Look at Jay-Z, Tom Ford, endorsing the cracker Tom Ford, uh, 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 calling himself the Louis Vuitton Don, and all this other stuff. Man, Louis Vuitton, beside them crackers don't give a damn about black people. They don't.
And they stole the ideas from Africa.
Exactly. A lot of the symbols, all that stuff comes out
All
of
of it
Mother
came
Africa.
from
Comes out of Mother
absolutely,
Africa. But
absolutely.
yet, hip hop is, uh, has an influence on our young people. So therefore, they looking to go out and get Chanel and Tom Ford and Michael Kors and all these old creepy crackers to put on your body, to wear and buy their handbags and this stuff, their colognes and all this stuff, instead of supporting yourself. Something that can go in the black community that give black people jobs,
Right.
and these white designers don't even want black people wearing their stuff. They tell you,
They don't.
they said
They
we don't. They don't even want you wearing it. So,
they made some of them made some very derogatory purses and everything towards blacks.
oh yeah,
And, you
definitely.
know, and
I
we
think,
still want it, but there's a push behind the negative hip hop. I mean,
yeah,
there's a push behind it. Like there's a group behind it that's
yeah,
pushing all the negative images that we see. And I think Kanye spoke about that too. He told the truth about it.
yeah,
And after that, they came after him, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But but as a whole, um, how do we get them to begin to love themselves and spend in their own community? Because if they love themselves, that would definitely push out the Asian hair salons, I mean, Asian hair um,
Beauty supply house, yeah.
supply houses. It will push
Hmm.
them out, and they're actually getting rich, rich, rich off of people in our community. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
rich.
yeah. Definitely. We did something last year called the Black Economic Empowerment Con. We got all the black businesses together.
Correct.
We have to find these black businesses, bring them together. So we have a couple sisters that have black beauty supply houses. In Atlanta we got Zoat Beauty Supply. In Atlanta here we got Solo Beauty Supply, and I work with these sisters. It's more too. So we got to start, making it aware. Spend your dollar with your people. Don't give it to
Correct.
Paco. Don't give it to Poo Poo the Indian. Don't give it to Mr. Miyagi and Connie Chung. Don't give it to Ali the Arab. Give it to your own people. Support the black businesses. We as black people go into black businesses, and one little thing is wrong. That's why I don't do business with black people. But the white men been kicking you in your ass 400 years,
That's a fact.
kicking you in your ass from sun up to sundown, and yet you go take yourself smiling to go do business with old Master Jim. But your brother, your black brother, sister, you don't even give him a chance. And then
Oh,
when
they
you
won't.
do,
They
and
won't.
then when you, and then when you do business with the black man, you want a discount, you want the hookup.
Yep.
You don't want to spend your money and pay
Yeah.
your brother what is worth.
I was gonna
You
say
want,
that.
but you don't go into goddamn Gucci and ask them Gucci for a discount. You happy to say, well, I spent this much money on a Gucci bag. I mean, the brother man was proud. He put on something like a clown suit to wear to a ball. I said, it's Versace. I said, you look like Bozo. You look like Bozo the clown's outfit. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who
Right.
remember who Bozo was, that's what it looked like. And yet he bragged, I paid 2,000 for this. You're a damn fool.
You're
White
damn
man
fool.
white man sit back laughing. Look what I can make these Negroes do. You
Yep.
know,
They laughing.
they,
That's
they
laughing. So that brings us to the next part.
mhm.
It and we got a couple parts to cover. And I know you can cover all these bases, but reparations. What I mean, yes, we deserve it. But
Yeah,
what are these uneducated with the mindset that they have? All they gonna do is take it all and spend it right back in the white community or the
right,
Asian community,
right.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
what do you think needs to happen with reparations, and how should it be handled, and where should it go?
Well, we gotta get with our best and our brightest uh, brothers, black economists, uh, black uh, black psychologists and sociologists,
Mhm.
and let them come up with a plan on how it should be done. We definitely know you can't just give everybody a check. You know what I'm saying? You go
Can't.
give everybody a check. They're gonna make Gucci richer. They're gonna make Louis Vuitton richer. They're gonna make Cadillac richer. They're gonna make Mercedes Benz richer. And yet and still we still gonna be in the same condition. So it has to be some land. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Right.
has to be some resources. You know, possibly some factories. So we can build up industry and infrastructure. It's going to have to be things along that line. You can't just give them a check. Can't just give them a check or a debit card. They're gonna go make white folks richer.
It'll be gone in 2 weeks.
Yeah, less than that.
Some of us would do the right thing with it, but most of them, it'll be gone in 2 weeks.
Going in
You
two
know,
weeks.
and so so in your opinion, one
Mhm,
of the uh, things that's keeping us separated,
mhm.
would you agree to say it's religion and
Yeah,
religious beliefs?
yeah, definitely religion and religious beliefs because you know, uh, religion. As again, I say, Pastor Hog Maul, Reverend Chickenfoot could tell you the prosperity message. Reverend Chickenfoot say, just pay your tithes and your offerings, and a check on being in the mail for you. You see what I'm saying? And
Right.
you believe that. You know what I'm saying? But Marcus Garvey said, race first. Put your religion in your back pocket, and let's operate on the basis of race first. So
And
yes, yes, religion is a big downfall in the black community because, like I say, religious leaders have been religious pimps. You know,
exactly. And they don't
Creflo,
show up when necessary.
yeah,
That's I have a problem with that. I mean, how can you have a $5 million church and then the 2 blocks to the east and west of you are all vacant houses?
yeah. Creflo kept your dollar. TD fakes, all these people, pastors. You know what I'm saying? Farrakhan, all of them and took advantage of the people, man. All these
So,
people that took advantage of people based off religion.
so
You
you
know.
think that we should have a, uh, a African board? And
Yeah.
you said this before. And on that board, uh, they would oversee how that money trickulated down where
Yeah.
and to who.
Yeah. African board that would determine what's the best method to get reparations to repair the damages that were done to black people. So we know we need land, we need infrastructure and industry, we need some factories, those things like that. We need things of that nature.
So
You say, okay,
have you thought about who would really qualify uh, as board members? How many board members would you have? 12?
yeah, I don't know all the logistics, but I know we need a board or a council.
We definitely
And
need a board of council.
our best and our brightest, like I said, our best psychologists and sociologists, our best economists. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Our best people in engineering. Who can engineer and architect. We need all that because we need our own thing. We need our own hospitals because we sick. We can't trust the white man to operate on us and fix us. You know what I'm saying? We can't trust them. A lot of us don't like going to the doctor. We scared. We know white folks historically have experimented on black people. Look at the
That's true.
Tuskegee experiment. You know what I'm saying? So we need that. We need that. So we need engineers to build those hospitals and factories and things of that nature. So
And
we need so we need the best and brightest to come together in every aspect of life to figure out where this money is going to be spent at. We may need black doctor, Ministry of Health. We need a whole government in place. A Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance, a a military. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
we just sit there and just see white folks gun a black man down and no consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
White police officers can beat and abuse black women and there are no consequences. You know what I'm saying? They kill us, there's no consequences, nothing. So we need a whole government. like I said, military, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, every aspect. And then once we have that together, now we can say what it would take for us to, have an independent nation, how much reparations we need. Because
I
because
agree.
because slavery has benefited majority of the Fortune 500 companies. Chase Bank
All of
benefited
it.
from slavery.
All of them.
Bank of
And,
America benefited from slavery.
and the insurance companies benefited from
Yeah,
slavery.
New York Life Insurance, Brooks Brothers suits. Brooks Brothers
Absolutely.
used to make slave clothing. So yeah, they benefited from slavery. So you have to be held accountable, and you have to go to our sisters and orientate them and teach them so they can teach the children.
So do you think that we have any allies in this fight? Or is it like Dr. Clark said, we have no friends? Which
We have
one
no
do you agree with?
we have no friends. We have
I
no
agree.
friends.
We have
Nobody
no
loves black
friends.
people. Mexicans don't like us. As I said, Ali Arab don't like us. Poo Poo the Indian don't like us. Mr. Miyagi, Cotton Chung, they don't like us.
They
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? Nobody likes us. So we have no allies in this struggle. No allies.
None.
Hmm.
None. They have none. So tell what you got. I'm not gonna hold you up because I know you got a lot going on, my brother. So tell us what you got going. Well, I'll be there Saturday, but let the people know. Do you know how to pull your flyer up? I haven't gotten that. I
Uh,
haven't gotten that sophisticated yet, Chief.
Let me see.
But I'm gonna learn.
Let me see how to do it. No, let me see. All right. It's a way to share
It is.
screen, chat more.
I'm gonna learn how to do that too.
No.
Is it called mirrored screen?
Yeah. He still see me? Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to see something.
Okay.
No, I can't do that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to.
I'm gonna figure it
Yeah,
out. I'm
yeah,
gonna figure it out.
I don't
But
know how to do it.
but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Let the people know where they can reach you. Let them know where you're gonna be Saturday, because you speaking Saturday and it's gonna be off the chain. So let the people know what's going on Saturday, because I'll definitely be there, of course, early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Marcus Garvey Day. Race first or death. Marcus Garvey said, again, as I said earlier, let's put our differences aside. If you're a Christian, be cool. You're a Muslim, that's your prerogative. If you're a Buddhist, that's your prerogative. Whatever you are, put that aside. If you're a Democrat, that's all right. Republican, that's all right. But put all that aside and say, we're going to work for the best interests of our people on the basis of race first. I'm black, you black. You're not catching hell, as your great cousin Malcolm X said. You ain't catching hell because you're a Baptist. You ain't catching hell because you're a Muslim. You ain't catching hell because you're a Democrat or Republican. You
that's
ain't
right.
catching hell because you're a bull. You catching hell because you're a black man in America.
Absolutely.
You can go into a Christian and praise the Lord. I know the Bible instruction. You can recite the Lord's Prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can recite all the Psalms of David. You can do all that. But when you get through done that, you're just a nigga. You can see
Right.
the Arab, and you can go in there and Bismillah Rahman Rahim, speak all the Arabic you want to.
Still
When you get
nigga.
through, still you get down there, they say you still a nigga.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, you still a nigga. Don't nobody again love black people. You know what I'm saying? And we don't love ourselves. So Marcus Garvey, as he said, let's get together on the basis of what we have in common. What we have in common is our skin. What we have in common is our melanin. What we have in common is that we are the original people. That's what we have in common. And that topic is I can't say it enough. Race first. Race
Race
first
first.
or it's death. Mm-hmm.
Race first or death. So you're gonna be Saturday. Give them the address and everything, Chief.
Yeah, 2452 West 79th Street at Dan's Soul Food Cafe, and it's gonna start at 2 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm the keynote speaker, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be live. Hey,
Yes, sir.
listen,
Yes, sir.
let me tell you something, Chief. They they
Uh,
they they haven't heard a brother speak till they come see you speak, my brother.
yeah,
This is just a little bit of this. Let me tell y'all something. This brother, he brings the truth, the business, and it's off the
yes, sir.
chains when he talks. But you got to
Yes,
get
sir.
there a little early so you can get a seat. Give him the address again, Chief. I was gonna try to put it in the banner, the address.
Yeah. 2452 West 79th Street. Let me just see if I can share the screen. I was trying to see how we can do it. Settings, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Trying to see how to do it. No. Chat cam. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I was trying to figure out how to do that. It's a way you can do it, though. Should be able to share. I think maybe you have to share the screen. I don't think I could do it. No, I don't think I can share my screen. You'd have.
I would have to share my screen. Okay.
Yeah. Every time somebody call me, it knocks me off. All right.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Okay.
Are you there? Yeah.
Hold on.
You'd have to do it.
Okay, what I'm doing though, I'll tell you what I'm doing now is hold on. Just give me
I think the host only can share the screen.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to learn how to do all that. But right now, what I do know how to do is 2450, it's 52, right? Okay.
Or call my phone 708-631-4123.
Okay. All right. We just put it at the bottom of the screen. You see it, Chief? That's the address.
Right. And a banner, yep.
Yep. So that's the address and that's the time. It's 2:00 p.m. Come listen to this great young leader, because here's the thing. It's the young men who's going to lead this charge, like young men like Chief, and who's leading the charge. I'm older than him. I still keep up with this brother, follow this brother, talk to him every day, and go to hear him speak, because what he's speaking about, the young people, older Black men and women need to hear. They need to hear this. This is a very, very real travel brother. He's just not talking about it. He's been to Africa more than once. He's not just talking about it. His wife is a beautiful African queen.
Right.
So he's not just talking about it. He has some solutions that I think our people need. He has some answers for some questions that you all might have. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, it's off of 79th Street. We would definitely be there in full mass. All right. So I want to thank this brother.
All right, thank you.
I call him my little brother for coming on and sharing a little bit with the older fella. You know what I mean?
No, man.
And
you're a young man, brother. You're a young man. I'm getting up there too. We don't have. One thing I have to say. And on behalf of African Redemption, when you in your 20s, you think you got all the time in the world, but time goes by so fast, man, that you look up, next thing you know, you're an old man. You ain't done a damn thing for the liberation of your people. Watching the game, we sit back. I know my brother don't agree with me on this. We sit back and goddamn scientists for the goddamn game of basketball. Oh man, you see what the Bulls should have did? They should have did this and did that. But yet you can't strategize how to get out of the Arab out your community. You can't strategize how to have a better relationship with your wife and your children. You know what I'm saying? Your children's mother. But you can sit back and know everything about a game of sport and play. That's a big goddamn plan thing.
Lead the Bulls alone, Chief. Lead the Bulls alone.
I got to say it, goddamn. All I got to say is that the NFL is nothing but the NFL plantation. The NBA nothing but the NBA plantation. all the teams are predominantly owned by white people. There's a few black people got stakes in it, but they're not enough. But white people are making the majority, even though the players are majority black. But who gets the most wealth of it? The white community, because they own the teams, they own the stadiums.
I agree.
So I say, but black men can sit back and just know everything they should have did. I mean, you just listen to brothers talk. They say, no, he should have ran a pick, or that's what he did. So they should have traded this and that. They should have traded this guy, that guy. They're scientists for the goddamn game of football.
Man, leave
scientists
the Bulls
for the
and the
goddamn
Bears alone. God damn it, Chief.
For basketball. Scientists, guy, and yet still you don't control none of the resources. We take that effort and put into our schools. You know what I'm saying? Take that. If more black fathers would go up to the schools, the time they sit down watching the goddamn game, we would be free. I don't watch no games. I don't know nothing about the Bulls. I think the Fridge is still playing. Walter Payton is still playing. That's how far behind.
You wasn't no hooper back in the day. You wasn't no hooper.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, man. The black athletes can actually. You played football. The black athletes could help a lot. Now that throws me off that they don't. I mean, but they do. They keep it quiet. They have their foundations, but we're not really seeing it. Because I know Derrick Rose did a lot for Inglewood. I know that for a fact. But we're not really seeing it, the results of it. You know what I mean? I don't know
because they can't get too political. They get too political. Master Jim talked to him. When you get in the NBA, he sit down and say, "Come here, boy. Let me talk to you. I want to tell you this right now. I want you to be a good boy. Keep your nose clean. Stay away from that Chief Kamara and all them old black nationalist guys. You stay away from them. You hear me, boy?" And the athlete say, "Yes, sir, master. I hear you, son. Yes, sir." All right, I ain't gonna tell you.
You breaking up a little bit. There you go.
I say what they tell them. They tell them, "Boy, stay away from that Chief Kamara and stay out of all that black stuff. You hear me, boy?" He said, "Yes, sir, Master Jim. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." Because if I catch you doing it, if I better not catch you, I'm gonna take your contract and rip it up. All right, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what they do. So they can't get too political.
So he ain't gonna let them eat no ice cream.
No, Master Jim is gonna keep his foot on their neck. Because like I said, the NBA is you heard me say, it's a plantation. They sold like slaves on the auction block. You know, they just high, and always on the plantation you had the Negroes that entertained massa. The musicians, they had basketball on the plantation. They had the NBA on the plantation.
So let me ask you. So we got a skybox at the Bulls game. You gonna come, Chief, and hang out with your brother, man?
I think I might pass. Maybe for you I do, but I don't know. I'm out here fighting these crackers and Arabs. I ain't got time.
I am too, brother.
I ain't got time to watch no that time I'm sitting up there watching a Bulls game. I could be slapping the cracker or Arab, get them out of our community. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be watching no games.
Yeah, but
and I got less time. You know, now that I got a wife that needs my attention. I got to look out and support and take care of her. So I got less time to watch a game.
Right. Well, that's definitely gonna cut into your time. Trust me.
Yeah, the NBA plantation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I ain't got time.
Well, cool, my brother, man. I love you.
All
You
right.
know that.
All right. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry for getting on your basket. I know him. Him and Daniel, they love the game. I watch the game, Chief. What you going, man?
Yeah, you lead them. Hey, you can lead the Bulls and Bears alone, my brother.
I can't lead.
The next time I'm gonna wear my Bears hat.
And until we own the NBA teams and we own the NFL teams.
I agree.
And that wealth from them billions and billions of dollars are going back into our community, then I can't leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Hey, that's your call. That's you gotta do what you gotta do.
I got to say it. You know.
And I keep telling you, stay on your mission, right? Don't I tell you all the time? Stay on your mission. Don't let me pull you to the game. Stay on your mission, brother.
The Klan is after me. The Klan and the Klan and Taliban and they after me.
No, we got enough security around you.
Because the Klan, the Klan want me, and the Arab want me because I'm telling black people, man, keep your culture. Even though I took Shahada in 1989, and I practice the African form of that tradition.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying you ain't got to be an Arab. Keep your names, keep your culture. Get that. Evict the Arab, evict the white boy, evict the Mexican. Mexicans ain't
Oriental.
our friend either. Yeah,
No, they
Mexicans
not.
ain't our friend either.
No, they not.
I know
That's a fact.
Farrakhan told you they got over at Moscow, they got that goddamn Paco Muhammad. Paco Muhammad gives the lecture every on Sunday sometime. He's a minister over there. Here go Paco Muhammad have that speaking and teaching the people.
Who is he?
Crazy. That's he's a Mexican. A Mexican is a minister over there at Mount Marion. If Ishmael ain't there, Paco Muhammad gives the lecture sometime.
Well, I was down in Hyde Park and I saw two white guys up there standing up there with the Hebrew Israelites.
Oh yeah.
With their shirts on.
Yeah, they crazy. They crazy as a shit house rat, man. Them damn Hebrews. Crazy. I don't even pay them no attention. They so goddamn with them damn Star Wars outfits on and stuff. I don't pay them no attention, man. Hate Africans, but sit there and embrace a white boy and a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell.
It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man. Well, we gonna check up, man. I appreciate you
All right.
coming on.
All right,
And
brother, thank
I'll
you.
call you later.
All right, thank you.
And I will definitely be there tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Thank you very
peace,
much.
my brother. Thanks for coming on. You know, you're gonna be on again, so.
All right, I
It
appreciate
is.
it.
All right,
All right,
brother.
thank you. All right, peace.
Peace.
About a bitch, that's a pothole. These bullets touch your soul. Killers in the field playing pick and roll. Turn your ass to a sushi roll. California lifestyle, that's how the shit go. Yeah, I done had enough. Niggas loving on these bitches, I don't never cuff. Niggas puckered up.
Great interview.
Sick
Great
as fuck
interview.
when another nigga fuck. But I don't play that. I've been giving out bitches since way back.
That was a great interview.
Getting jiggy with these hoes since
Being
way
honest,
back.
we building it up, y'all.
It's what I don't
Great
do.
interview.
Give a fuck about a bitch, it's what I won't do.
I put it on the bottom of the
She
screen.
loved you too.
Go and
She told me that she
I
loved
will
me.
see
said,
you
"Boo, boo."
tomorrow.
I couldn't sugarcoat it. Too many ladies in my phone. I got
At
it
2 o'clock.
reloaded. Don't be playing with this
And
dick,
when I
yeah.
say it's gonna be off the chains, it's gonna be off the chains.
Not important.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Police trying to put a nigga in a new coffin. So are you still talking? Too many bosses and these niggas got